RUTO, President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, CS, MSME and cooperatives, Wycliffe Oparanya, distinguished is often excluded from formal economic structures. In Kenya, this number is up of 90%. You would all agree that's quite substantive. MSMEs are crucial in advancing inclusive growth, productive employment, and decent work. In fact, we cannot speak about employment creation in any country around the world without the critical role of the MSMEs. Addressing barriers that hinder MSMEs from playing an even more impactful role is at the heart of the ILO's mandate and work in Kenya. And some of these, of course, have already been mentioned: access to affordable finance, the digital divide, shortage of skilled human capital, and poor working conditions due to the high levels of informality. SMEs, as my colleague from the UN just spoke, are also more vulnerable in times of crisis like what was experienced this week. What, therefore, are we doing to support MSME growth in Kenya, Your Excellency? One is supporting the governance frameworks for the SME sector, including the MSME policy that is now going through public participation, the State Department strategic plan, which will be launched later today. And we are also supporting cooperatives, because cooperatives and MSMEs are, as evidenced by the mandate of the ministry that you have set up. The ILO has supported the Kenya Cooperative Sector Transformation Strategy, which has shaped the State Department strategy and the review of the bill and regulations. Two, we are working on business development. Contrary to popular belief, not everyone can run a business. We need the tools to be able to do that and do it successfully so that there is scale and subsequently employment creation. The ILO has the world's most widely used entrepreneurship training model in the world. It is called the Start and Improve Your Business. This tool meets entrepreneurs where they are, at the point of thinking of a business idea or at the point of growth. We've rolled out a network of trainers with key business support institutions, including the Chamber of Commerce, the Women Enterprise Fund, etc. And so that these trainers support existing funding frameworks, whether it's the Hustler Fund, etc. And these we also accompany with financial literacy, so that when people release at whatever time, that this is actually going towards not just consumerism, but also growth of business. We are also supporting transitions from informality to formality, working closely with the Jua Kali Federation, the Chambers of Commerce. At the county level, we are providing capacity building on the how. Because we talk about formalization, but as a small business with one person, two people, how do accessing finance, increased productivity, access to markets, and more, but also very importantly, decent jobs. In collaboration with the TVET ecosystem in Kenya, we are supporting responsive skills development so that MSMEs have the talent they need. If we are pressing oil, do we actually know how to press it? And do we have substantial talent to develop that? Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, the ILO commits to sustain its technical and financial support to Kenya's MSME sector towards more and decent jobs. Happy World MSME Day, and asanteni sana.
Thank you very much, Ms. Njuki. Your Excellency, will now transition to the panel discussion. But before that, Your Excellency, sir, Embu University have a song that they wrote specific. So Embu University Choir, Biashara Ndogo. Asante sana, Embu University Choir. At this point, Your Excellency, allow me to invite PS Susan Mangeni panel and transition to the panel discussion. We can welcome her with a karibu PS.
Representative of the UN resident coordinator, representative of ILO, my strategic partner in the State Department, Kenya Association of Manufacturers who are our takers, Kenya Bankers Association, Jua Kali na mahasla, mjambo. Your Excellency, allow me just to recognize my colleagues whom I work with closely. They support me in this ecosystem. All PSs who are here with us kindly stand up so that I can get to recognize you. So we have PS Hinga. He's my biggest market in the affordable housing. Akofi kwake. PS Charles. Then we have PS Ololotwa. Huyo ni tourist attraction mkubwa. We have PS for Trade, Dr. Regina, and she will be today sharing with us on how to access this huge markets across the country, across the world. Okay, I think we hit several others. So, Your Excellency and all protocols observed, we are humbled. Biashara ndogo, vile tumeambiwa na Embu University. We met this choir about 3 weeks ago during the you encouraged us sometime last year around this time that we need to activate dialogues across all the sectors of the economy, and we took up kuna vilana to feel. But what you expect of this day today, we have an ecosystem, and because when a story will be told, of these admins, be your renewed focus and the increased attention that you have given to the sector of MSME. Because by designating a whole ministry and your leadership since independence, and start focusing on building our economy from the bottom of the economic pyramid, the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. So we are here today with an ecosystem. Somebody somewhere has lost a job. Somebody somewhere will go into depression and might even lose his or her life because of the distraction that happened there. So, sisi tunaomba tu wakitafuta mambo ya the government, the